Hello and welcome to an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the making of our Brookhaven Extreme Games. In this video, I'll tell you how they came to be, how we put it all together, and how they were cursed. Yes, cursed. Just watch and I'll explain everything. Let's start with how the Extreme Games came to be. This summer, we really wanted to do more things with viewers. More interactive, more inclusive. So we did a lot of live streams and events. We did Brookfest. We did several update live streams. Our annual Summer Olympics, a Dodgers baseball game, and if you saw our live Olympic closing ceremonies, you saw a couple of Brookhaven stunt guys doing stunts. They were the ones who gave us the idea of doing this type of event. We wanted it to be kind of an extension of the Olympics. It's not part of the Olympics, just an extension of the fun, competitive vibe. And we wanted to do it before the end of summer, so we jumped right on it. What you're seeing now is us on Tuesday, August 5th, testing out some of the games. And fun fact, this was at about 11:30 in the morning, and our filming for the Extreme Games was scheduled for 1 p.m. that day. So we were cutting it close, but we did at least have a few solid ideas for events going into it. The stunt jump you're seeing was the first one we locked in. Then we tried to put together a drift race, which was a challenge. It had to be at a place with enough room for everyone, and the course had to be easy for me to film. If you do, for example, the theme pack course, it's impossible to follow the action and get everything on camera. Really, anything that has a lot of turns is tricky because if you follow one car, you're totally missing another. And even with 3 laptops filming, which is what we usually do, is complicated. But in a drift race, you do need some turns and different terrain to make the most of the actual drifting element. So we did the best we could coming up with something that was a balance of it all. When we actually did the event, though, there was a small snag. When we film something like this, I'm concerned about figuring out what angle to film from, making sure all the props are in place, and then trying to explain the event and give instructions and rules, which I really do not like to do, honestly. And in this race, I clearly did not do a good job because we had people going off course. I didn't explain things well, and it definitely affected the outcome of the race enough that most of the participants wanted to redo. So we ended up having to redo the race. Next, we did the Demolition Derby, which was something we've done many times over the years. Everyone knew how it worked, knew what to do. Then the event itself went great, but during editing, I completely forgot I had this POV footage from Nick. I was so busy trying to piece together the footage from our 3 laptops that I just totally forgot. So this here is exclusive, never before seen bonus footage. Driver POV from Demolition Derby Ring of Fire. And I love having POV footage from people during events like this because I'm always nervous about making sure I get everything on camera. So sometimes that POV video can help catch something I miss or give a better view of things. And besides that, it just looks cool to be in the action. So I'm very, very grateful when people record and send me their POV videos. But since every event apparently must be cursed in some way, forgetting this footage was the curse of the Demolition Derby. After Demolition Derby, we did the stunt jump, and the only negative to this event was that it's impossible to make the jump if you don't have the speed pass to go 200. Without it, you can only do a max of 70, which is not going to be enough. And some people don't have the speed pass. But we did let them attempt it anyway at 70. And we're going to do something fun with it that'll kind of level the playing field. An event like this is trickier to score than a race is because in a race, you finish in order. The first one through wins. But for this, it's harder to judge. So we're adding actual judges to determine a winner. And we love callbacks to previous videos, so we're using some characters from recent videos to help us out on this one. Hopefully it'll be fun and everybody will like it, but really nothing was cursed in this event. It gave us a break, but just a short one, because after the stunt jump, the curse picked right back up. We tried to do an event with the cannon. The idea was to have a stationary, not moving, cannon and shoot everyone through the arch, and whoever landed furthest would win. Because if you don't move the cannon at all, everyone will land in the same basic area. So it would be a good event for distance and should be easy to film with everybody landing in the same area. And also the slow motion flying through the air would have been funny. But someone thought it would be funny to move the cannon even when we asked them repeatedly not to. It wasn't funny. It was pretty lame, honestly. I don't know why someone would want to do that. If they're trying to ruin our event or ruin our video, you can try, but we'll just come up with something better. We've done it before. We'll do it again. So you're not going to hurt us. You're just going to hurt your chances of being part of videos in the future, because we're totally fine filming on our own. If it becomes too much trouble to film with people, we can do it by ourselves, no problem. But anyway, this event did not work out. It was cursed. After the cannon debacle, someone suggested extreme diving. So we gave that a try, but again, I was busy getting my camera set up, had my chat closed, and somehow missed when everyone in the chat decided to make archery part of it. So people are going person after person and they're shooting arrows at a target, and I did not have a camera on the target. So that was a fail. I definitely couldn't salvage it to make it worthy of being part of the Extreme Games. So on that day, we attempted 5 events and ended up with 3 usable ones, which I thought was good, but several participants weren't really happy with any of it, which made me seriously reconsider doing the Extreme Games at all. These videos take a long time, longer than I think most people realize, to edit. And when people are against them before they even see them, do I really want to sacrifice so much time working on them? But ultimately, I realized this was just the Cherry Road curse talking. Yes, the Cherry Road curse is responsible for all of this, because Cherry Road was the setting for most of the events. So that's why pretty much every event was plagued with some sort of mistake or issue. And now the Cherry Road curse was making these people underestimate what I can do. And even if they were clouded by the Cherry Road curse and thought an event wasn't good, I could make it good. I would make it good. And then, in the ultimate act of breaking the curse, I got an idea for a 4th event: human pinball. It uses the cannon, which was something I really wanted to do for the Extreme Games, and it uses one of my favorite places in Brookhaven, the empty for roleplay space. And best of all, people can feel free to move that cannon however they want this time, so it's also untrollable. It's a win-win-win. But it was also slightly cursed. When we filmed it, the first few people went with no problems, but then the cannon got stuck somehow. It wouldn't launch or turn. I don't know what happened. It was just cursed. So we had to stop and reset it and redo the whole thing, but it was all good from there. Still, it's pretty crazy how we've done 5 Olympics and maybe only had to restart an event once. And I don't know if we've ever had a completely failed event. I don't think we have. So this time, it's got to be the curse. The Cherry Road curse is real, you guys. So watch out, watch the Extreme Games, and we will see you in Brookhaven.